Right, so here we are again. Right, today gonna put some texture on some items. I'm gonna use this Celtic plaque, which I made in another video about a plaster of Paris, and I'm not very happy with the background, or it looks a little bit rough. I sort of quite liked a rustic look, but it does look quite rough on the background, and also I want to sort of accentuate the raised design. So we're going to put a sand texture on the background bits or the deeper areas and leave the raised design as it is, and hopefully that'll sort of create a better kind of look and perhaps a better dynamic type of thing. So what we're going to need for this is some sand, of course, and some PVA glue, which I've poured out into a pot here. So what we need to do is relatively simple, is to apply the glue to the areas you want to put it, and in this case it's in these recessed areas. And so apply the glue first of all, and that's going to stick our sand down when we put it on. I'm going to work in small areas, so I'm going to do this cross bit in the middle first, and then work in different areas after I applied the sand to this area. Right, it goes for applying the sand to the glued area. And I'll put this in a container, and I've got some sand here ready, and I'll just spoon that over the article and shake it around a little bit, and then just put the over spill into the container now. So that's that little layer done. And I'll just continue all the other areas of the plaque. Right, so there we are. There's the sand stuck to the areas that I want the sand stuck to on the plaque. And what we'll do is let the glue dry, and then I'm going to paint over the sand and the whole plaque and create a new paint job. Right, so the glue should be dry enough to paint on top of now. So I've mixed up some orange mixed up with a bit of black. So I'm just going to stipple that in to these areas. Right, so there we are with the paint on. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll put another coat of paint over the whole plaque, but you can see the texture from the sand there. And once that's dried, we'll put another coat of paint on, and then we'll create a nice paint finish. Right, so I'm just going to dry brush a bit of bronze metallic paint over the top of this. Let's add the second coat of undercoat. So now just a dry brush a bit of bronze paint. Right, so there it is finished, and as you can see, the texture Seems to, well, for me, I think it's an improvement on what it was before, and I think it's quite a handy thing to apply, and can obviously be applied to all kinds of projects. So I'm going to mould this one up again, and should turn out some better paint finishes after this cast. I tried it out. I mean, this is just me messing around, really experimenting, but you know, this technique, if you like, can be applied to all kinds of things. I guess the scope's infinite. I shall certainly be using it in projects in the future. I also put it on this cast which keeps popping up, and this is now finished and ready to mould. So I was kind of quite happy how the sand texturing turned out on this sculpture, cast, or whatever. So this particular cast or sculpture was made from a combination of techniques. The hand was casted with the alginate mould, and I put in this area here that was sculpted with clay, and I made a plaster of Paris base to kind of put everything together. And so, like I say, this one's ready for moulding, along with a few other items now. And there we are. So thank you very much, and over and out.